Good evening, bro. Step in room one, as always. Take your phone and throw it away. Make this a one-on-one conversation between you and me. Full screen this, and if you're on your phone, turn off notifications, full screen it. Make this a one-on-one conversation where you keep eye contact. My name is Stefan Latish, and I make self-improvement videos to help improve the lives of young men. Let's begin. For the longest time, I've sort of, in a way, struggled with happiness. For the longest time, I was in this weird fake happiness zone where I indulged in these easy dopamine instant gratification activities. You know the ones: porn, video games, movies. All of these. I thought that these instant gratification activities I didn't know they were instant gratification back then. I thought they were just like normal everyday stuff. I thought that back then they brought me happiness. But now that I know like the side effects of all of those things, now that I know the side effects of porn, it makes me weird with women, the video games waste my time, it ruins my perception of reality, and movies just waste time completely. Now that I know all of this, they don't really make me happy anymore. I know better. Instead, what I do now, what happiness actually comes from, for me, is hard work. Hard work, knowing that I worked on my fucking goals. Like, I have goals on my wall right now that I wake up every day so fucking excited and full of ideas to work on, right? I work on, like, every single thing that I do, I can relate back to my goal. All I think about is my goals. All I think about is how do I achieve them? How the fuck do I work harder? This brings me so much happiness. Like, I remember during the summer, this was over about 3 months ago now, I didn't really go to the gym. I didn't really work on my goals that much. I was pretty lazy. All things considered, I was pretty lazy. Do you think I was happier then when I was indulging in these easy dopamine instant gratification activities? Or do you think I'm happier now when all I do is work? When do you think I was happier? Now or then? I can tell you, like, don't even answer. I'm happier now. I'm happier knowing that I'm working towards my goals, whatever they are. I'm working towards them. I'm happy that I'm making so much progress. And you know what's the funny part? People have noticed. I swear, what was this? Thursday last week, so this was about 5 days ago. I was walking around in this place that I go to often, and I was just all smiles. I was just like this. I was just walking around like this. And I was like, it was genuinely smiling. For absolutely no reason. I was just so happy. And everybody around me, they're like, yo, what are you so happy about? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just a happy guy. I'm just a happy guy, bro. I'm just a happy guy. And I was like so fucking happy in that moment. And people actually noticed. It's noticeable when you're not happy. Because when you are, you're like actually going to be all smiles. But then when you're not, everything's gonna be bland. You'll be like this. I think in our context right here, when I'm talking one-on-one, it's kind of beneficial to sometimes be like super serious and sometimes to be smiling when I'm in like a good moment, right? 100%. But I think when you're out in public, you should try your hardest to be as happy as possible, because that's how you make friends. That's how you become more attractive. Basically, the biggest difference between fake and real happiness is the fake happiness comes from instant gratification, easy dopamine activities, and real one comes from achieving your goals, working on your goals, hard work, right? Okay, so fake happiness, easy sources of fake happiness is porn and video games. Those are like the biggest ones. Obviously, it's like you watch porn, you play video games, and you're like really happy in the moment. You're getting all these endorphins, dopamine in your body. You're happy, but then after you're like, I wasn't that happy, really. But then real happiness comes from hard work. You're working hard on your fucking goals. Maybe you feel a little shit in the moment because you're putting in so much effort. Maybe you're working so hard in the gym that your muscles actually feel like they hurt. You're like, you can feel your muscle fibers like ripping. But then after, you're like, holy fucking shit, I put in so much fucking work that felt amazing. Imagine the feeling. Holy shit. Like, doesn't that excite you? Doesn't that just make you so happy thinking about that? It's like, that's what life was made for. Not the fucking like devil's plan in order to get you addicted to porn and video games. These things don't even slow you down. They push you down. Some things, they can slow you down. Okay, sure, like movies. They aren't so bad, but they just like there's no real positive to them. If you make the excuse, oh yeah, I want to spend time with family, spend time with your family, playing a board game, talking, have a deep conversation. Like, movies, like, genuinely just a waste of time. That doesn't really push you down. But porn, that pushes you down. It ruins your perception of what women are. I remember when I was addicted to porn, I literally thought that women were just meat, just to fuck. Ew. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not like that now. Now I'm like, I wouldn't say like more respectful, I'm just like more present. I'm more intellectual. It's like I don't walk around thinking I'm the best and, oh yeah, look at that woman, she looks fuckable, and I think, would I like to be married to her? Like, I think about this intellectually, not like a fucking prostitute. Ew. Demon. Actual fucking demon world we live in, if you haven't realized that. It's like the world that we live in, it's so disgusting, full of degeneracy, full of sins, bro. Fucking hell. Think about the last time that you hit a goal. How did you feel? I remember the last time I hit a goal, it was a great feeling. Like, I felt so great after. You don't understand, like, ripping that piece of paper off my wall. Holy fuck. I was like, that feeling inside of me, I was smiling for like a week straight. I was so happy. That's how you get real happiness. Progress. You have this goal on your wall. Imagine ripping that down. What the fuck? Imagine the happiness you would have. That's a real happiness. That's a real dopamine. That's real endorphins, not bullshit porn. Fuck. Holy shit. You worked so hard on this goal to the point where you actually achieved it. That's real dopamine. It makes you feel so good. What type of dopamine, what type of like good feeling does porn give you? It doesn't. It makes you feel worse. Okay, so why would you keep indulging in it? Obviously, you're addicted. But since you know better, you should probably, if you haven't yet, you should probably get to fucking work on getting rid of this bad habit. Just get rid of it. It doesn't help you. I think that if you have enough discipline, you can just, like that, the next time you have an urge, you just like overcome it. It's like, fuck, I have this little sensation on my dick, oh, I should watch porn now. Realize that and you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Hold on. Time out. And then just like think about, like, sit with that feeling. I guarantee you, if you do that, not only will you feel so good after because like you overcame this disgusting shit inside of you, but you'll actually be like one step closer to getting rid of this bad habit, and that in itself is beautiful. Like, that's amazing. There's no better feeling than that. The fact that you know that porn isn't good for you means that you subconsciously don't enjoy it. It's like we have a conscious and subconscious and, I don't know, egos or ego. I think that might be a different thing. But we have our conscious in our unconscious. Our conscious is like what we can actually think, and our unconscious is like the stuff in the back of our mind that we don't really think about. It's the stuff like porn. Oh yes, the conscious is like, oh yes, this is good. I get that little sensation in my little pee-pee, right? But then our subconscious is thinking like, I don't actually enjoy this. I don't really fucking like jerking it off to pixels. I don't really like that. And because your subconscious is thinking like that, deep down inside of you, you won't enjoy it. Like, in the end, you'll feel like shit. That's why we feel like shit after fucking busting to pixels on the screen. That's why we feel like shit after. Because subconsciously we know better. But instead we just come up with these excuses in order to defend this dirty habit of ours. It's time to rise up and do the fucking work that we're meant to do as young fucking hyper-masculine men. It's time to rise up, overcome these bad habits, start improving your lives, start improving the people around you. You'll see how much happier you are. You'll see how much happier you are. Once you start writing down your goals and making progress, you'll be so much happier, dude. I'm telling you right now, get to work. Make a fucking goal right now. Get to work on it. You'll see how much happier you are if you just put in the work. Even if you didn't achieve it, just the fact that you put in the work to try to achieve it, you'll feel so much better than if you just jerked off. It's time to rise up and do the work like we're meant to. I want you to take what I said in this video very seriously, as the stuff in this video can actually very much help you. It's meant to help you. Thank you for watching this video, as you did bump up my viewer retention rate, and I really do appreciate that. If you did learn something in this video, then congratulations, good job. That's massive. Like, if you think about it, that's really big of you to actually take in the information that I told you about, take it in and actually learn it, apply it. That's massive. Good job. Well on you, bro. And if you don't mind, please subscribe, turn on notifications, as you will get more of my type of videos, and that does help me out, and I do really appreciate it, because I am trying to build a community of like-minded people in order to like improve our lives. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.